Welcome to Module 2. In this module, we're reviewing the forms provided by the Department of Labor for family medical leave situations. The form we have here is the final form that a supervisor gives to an employee to indicate to that employee whether or not their leave is considered covered under the Family Medical Leave Act. This form is called the Designation Notice. It's also referred to as Form WH 382. So let's walk through this form. As you can see, it asks you to give the employee's name and the date that you're completing the form, and then it indicates here we've reviewed your request for leave under the Family Medical Leave Act, we've received your most recent information on, and decided. And then it indicates here your family medical leave request is approved. If for some reason the documentation received from the doctor is not sufficient, please contact Human Resources and we'll help you to navigate that process. If you have received all the appropriate documentation, you certainly can check off your family medical leave request is approved as long as the employee is eligible for family medical leave. It states here that family medical leave requires that you notify us as soon as practicable if the dates of your scheduled leave are extended or if they're unknown, to get in touch with the employer and let him or her know exactly what the leave situation is. So it indicates here that if you do have an idea of the amount of time that you check off, provided there's no deviation from your anticipated schedule, the following number of hours, days, or week will be counted against your leave entitlement. So if the employee has told you I need 12 weeks starting on this date, you certainly can indicate the dates that will be covered by family medical leave. If the leave is an emergency leave and you're not sure how long the employee will be off, you certainly want to check off because the leave you will need will be unscheduled. It's not possible to provide the hours, days, or weeks that will be counted against your family medical leave entitlement at this time. And of course, the employee can request that once he or she's gotten the information needed to the supervisor about the length of the leave. Then it indicates here, please be advised, check if applicable. We are not indicating here that vacation leave has to be paid out, but we do require sick leave to be paid out. So if an employee is taking leave for family medical leave purposes, either for his or her own medical condition or to care for a family member, we may very well require that they use sick leave. So you certainly can indicate here we are requiring you to substitute or use paid leave during your family medical leave. So you do want to indicate that, since we do require that sick leave be paid out to an employee on leave. In some instances, an employee may not be eligible to use his or her own sick leave when caring for a family member. So you would want to call Human Resources and check into that before indicating if you're not sure. It also states here that the employee will be required to present a fitness for duty certificate to be restored to employment. If an employee's been out for his or her own serious health condition, it's vital that that employee bring in a release from his or her doctor. It protects not only the employee but the employer. So you should not have anybody returning to work without a release from the doctor when that employee's been out for his or her own medical condition. It does indicate here that a list of essential functions is or is not attached. If you wish to attach the employee's job description for his or her doctor to see, certainly that's a good idea also. It indicates here additional information is needed to determine if your FMLA leave request can be approved. So if you've received certification forms back that aren't complete, that aren't clearly legible and able to be read, please contact Human Resources and we'll help you navigate that process to get the information that you need as a supervisor so that you can determine whether or not this is truly a leave covered by family medical leave. If for some reason the leave is not approved or the employee is not eligible for family medical leave, you can indicate that in these boxes here. and certainly you want to get that information to the employee right away, because the employee has a right to know legally within 5 days whether or not the leave has been considered covered by family medical leave. Please feel free to contact Human Resources if you need any further assistance with any of the Department of Labor FMLA forms. Thank you for listening. We hope it's been helpful.